We are here on a Zoom call. This is Vincent talking to Bree and Benji Smith. Hello, you two.
Hi.
You two are doing a lot of cool music together, and I think that for folks that aren't familiar with what you two do, talk a little bit about how you two first got to work together and what your style is of playing.
Well, we first met she was singing the national anthem for one of the sports I do. And I just happened to hear her voice, and I was like, wow, that's the singer that I would like to portray my music and sing to my music. So I ended up getting in contact with her, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
And you two have had some fun gigs. We want to send a shout out to John Catt, the Blues from the Top Blues Festival. That was a really that made a big impression on the two of you.
Oh yes, it did. It's Benji's. Benji, how many times have you done it?
That was my second time doing it.
It's the second time doing it, and it was my first, so I didn't know what to expect, but got to meet a whole bunch of people, and we got to play on the main stage, so that was amazing. It was on Sunday morning, and we got to sing my church. It was a fun experience getting to meet so many other people and just do the same type of music that you also take an interest in. So it was a really good experience.
Really good. I think that being in the presence of artists, there's the old saying that to get better, surround yourself with people that are better than you, and not necessarily in your case better than you, but have a little bit more time in the music realm. And I know that my first visit to the Moxie Theater in Greeley, which is a really fantastic venue. There's no other venue I've ever seen like that. You two had a great time, and you got to meet a gentleman that has gotten some acclaim from his music. Tell me the gentleman's name again.
That is Lee DeWisey. He was the season 10 winner of American Idol.
Right.
It was a good experience. We got his autograph, and we got to talk to him, and he actually talked about all the struggles, like how even though he was the winner of American Idol, how much of a struggle it is and hustle every day just to keep the title that he has had. And it's really a good experience to hear other people's experiences through the music industry. It's because it's still hard every single day, even if you give that much effort, even if you win a TV show, it's still hard.
You also had some great people that you connected with up in Winter Park for Blues from the Top Festival.
Yes, sir, we did. I got to meet Eric Gales, who is the main guitarist who played on the main stage. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. So we got to talk a lot about that, and I got to listen to some of his music live and see how talented he was, and it was a great experience. Very happy.
And what's really cool about that too is, Benji, you were telling me earlier that when you heard this gentleman, Eric Gales, that was the style that you've been kind of looking for. That's kind of your direction that you're going right now.
Oh, yes, sir. Definitely is. And he kind of opened my mind up to different ways of playing blues, and that it wasn't just a narrow-minded way or a narrow style of music. That it's a broad spectrum. You can play a more classical blues, and you can go all the way up to blues that's almost related to metal. So he opened my mind to all the different ways that you can play just that one genre of music.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. You guys are starting originals, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. I wanted to have you let folks know what some of the covers are, to give them an idea of the styles that you're kind of using to help find your own musical direction.
Right. Well, we really play around with a lot of different genres. I've noticed. I go back and I look at our videos, and I was like, wow, we're really diverse in all the genres that we sing. So, because we've done a little bit of country, we've done blues, and then we do we just do so many different things. But the direction, I don't know. What do you really think?
I'd say we're more of like a style of pop that incorporates a lot of technique. So I'm not really sure what that genre would be called. Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. Unclassified. Yeah.
We really take all the styles from all the music that we play, and we really try to incorporate all of that into making it our own. We really don't have a genre specifically that we like play or we move towards. So we usually just take all those styles and we learn from what they have to bring, and we just try to make that our own.
That's probably the best answer I could have heard.
Yeah.
It's like a gumbo. It has chicken, it has shrimp, it has some beef in there, it has some beans, but you combine it all together and it tastes really good.
Love to hear that. Who I Am is a song that you recently performed on KRFC when you two visited there. That's really great, and that was done in a recording studio. And you have a second song we want to talk about, and I believe you're going to record that at a place called Colorado Sound.
The first song that we're going to be recording is Who I Am in Colorado Sound, and then later on, eventually, we're going to be recording with my eyes shut. And Benji's never been to Colorado Sound, so I'm excited to see how he reacts to it and how he likes it. And it's because I knew from the various places that we've been to look at all these recording studios, like I was just like, this one's okay, it's all right. But when I came to Colorado Sound, like I knew right away, like this is where I need to record my first song, because that's where I recorded my first and I recorded my second. So I love the people there. They're very professional, and I wouldn't want anything more from a recording studio.
Well, that's really great to hear, because I know that for anybody, whether they've been a musician for years or fairly recent to the music realm, that being in a recording studio can be a little bit intimidating. It's much, much different than, practicing at home or even doing a gig. There are parameters, and once you put it down, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really, it takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, but the thing that stands out the most is that it's fun. So you don't mind putting in so much work and effort into what you love.
That's really terrific. Really great. Well, the other thing that's great is you are continuing to line up gigs. And Benji, tell us about what you have coming up.
We have a gig at the Moxie Theater on the 14th of October, and we're opening for Mandy Harvey. That's going to be really exciting. And also on the 16th, we have a breast cancer awareness benefit at the Sip and Shop in Aurora. So that'll be really fun as well.
We're registered for Otis Taylor Trance Blues Workshop in Boulder also, and we're just going to be doing a lot of open mics.
Wonderful. Tell us where we can find out more information ongoing about the two of you.
For me, my Instagram is Benji Smith Music, and that is the same on Facebook. So all of my information on when our gigs are on those two pages.
Mm-hmm. And then on Facebook, it's just Bree Davis. It's BREDAVIS. And then on YouTube, you'll find me under that too.
Bree and Benji Smith, want to thank you both for being with us. Really fun to hear what's going on with you two and to follow your progress as musicians. Thanks so much for talking to us.